Welcome to Morning DRAWFEE. I'm Caldwell.
I'm Nathan.
This is the show where we take your dumb suggestions
and make even dumber drawings.
That's right. And this week we are drawing disco nights. Disco nights, right?
Groovy disco nights.
Groovy disco nights.
Suggested by the Flying Dutchman.
That's right. We got disco nights. We got disco days.
Disco nights.
Disco days. Disco times. And disco ways. Anyway, well, we're done. We're done for the day because we're gonna go record an album.
Yeah,
we don't need you anymore.
Album.
Gotta go lay tracks on an album.
So this is our first ever suggestion that came from a ship.
Yes, the Flying Dutchman.
The Flying Dutchman.
Right. Thank you very much for that.
Thank you so much.
I'm trying to remember what Knight's helmet is. It's like a little slit right here.
Yeah, I mean there are all sorts of it. Thanks to Game of Thrones,
right?
There are all manner of different. There are Northern Knights and
I like to think that
Southern Knights with their painted armor.
Do you think that this is like a where does this knight hail from?
He hails from the disco
Discotopia.
World. This is like an alternate universe where the medieval style of feudalism still exists.
Yes,
but disco
fever.
The disco aesthetic.
I got it. Hey, in place of the Black Plague, disco fever.
Yeah, if instead of the Black Plague, it's a disco ball helmet.
Yeah.
I see what you're doing. I see what you're doing, and I like it.
I love how deep into I feel like that's just the thing that always happens on the show is like how deep into it we get before the other person realizes what the hell we're doing.
It was originally developed as just a way to distract the opponents.
Sure. The disco ball. Oh yeah,
because it reflects light at them.
But then
people realized how funky fresh it looked.
It looks real good. I'm gonna give like a cool scarf there. But then of course, signature move. It's got a sword like this.
Sword like that?
Yeah.
Like pointing, like
sword
a point sword.
A sword like Jagger, roughly.
Hey Caldwell.
What's up?
What are we using? What are we using to do these?
Oh, what are we using to do these?
Because people ask, people don't.
I think they've got it. I don't think we need to tell them.
We
absolutely do.
We tell it like once, and then figure, okay, that'll probably take care of it. But I guess we get so many new viewers each time that don't think to check the old ones. That maybe we would have said it. Oh, the sword is a pointing.
Guess what?
Oh, that's great.
The fever, does it know no bounds? It will wipe the nation cold. Death, many thousands of deaths as a result of this fever, but this knight has grown stronger from it. He has channeled it.
Depending on
the disconic plague,
has
made him stronger.
Disco fever.
Yeah, it comes from disco rats.
Disco rats.
It fell apart there, but we had a good run.
I think they get the idea. But,
I think they do.
What are we using to draw?
We are using Adobe Photoshop. Which version of Photoshop do you have running on this bad boy?
CS5.
5. Yeah, so we're a bit behind. They're on Creative Cloud at this point.
Creative Cloud isn't even a number. It's just a thing you have to pay for forever.
You have to pay a number of dollars for it, a lot.
And we don't have that.
We're supposed to have it. We just never got it.
I mean, really?
Yeah, remember we were talking to Rogalowski about it, and then he never hooked us up. We emailed him and we're like, "Hey man, hook us up," and he was like, "I'm gonna hook you up." And then you emailed again and we're like, "Still haven't hooked us up," and then you never emailed back. So we got busy and we never talked to him. I don't know. This is how it works. I'm gonna have to shrink this a bit because I'm drawing real big.
Yeah,
I'm drawing real hot.
You're drawing hot. You're drawing fresh.
Yeah, this guy looks like he looks like a character you'd encounter at like a bowling alley. Like
he works for tips.
Yeah, like if his head was a bowling ball instead of and his sword was a
pin.
Yeah, he would be like the mascot at a bowling alley.
So we're using Adobe Photoshop. We're drawing on we're not using the mouse.
No.
We're using a drawing tablet, a Wacom Cintiq tablet.
I would not recommend using a mouse.
That's the kind that's the screen. So if you can imagine us drawing directly on a screen, that's what we're doing.
A fun tip that isn't fun at all is? We're drawing on Nathan's computer for the first time.
Yeah, if you've been following us from the beginning, you may notice the screen is a little wider. That's because I, for some reason, have the newer version.
You got that HD
of the Cintiq.
Hot damn HD.
Because Caldwell is so nice that when we got new ones,
Hasty dicks.
He just kept his one and let me get the new one.
Hungry dogs.
That's what HD stands for. Hasty Dicks, Hungry Dogs.
Hasty Dicks, Hungry Dogs.
And we're using
Assassin's Creed, Hungry Dogs.
Assassin's Creed, Hungry Dogs.
Hot new game titles for you to check out. All right, I gotta add some sparkles to my guy.
Gotta get those sparks.
Gotta get them disco sparks.
Those some blinding lights.
Blinding lights for blinding nights.
Blinding nights.
You're legally required to have a dog. There you go.
That's amazing.
Yeah, that's my guy. That's my disco night.
And we're using just a standard pencil brush.
Nothing fancy
on
at all.
With the pressure sensitivity, opacity and size sensitivity.
Yeah, man.
And that's how we get that smooth.
That's where we got that smooth jam going.
And I guess we'll probably have to mention that every episode.
This is our
every other episode.
This is our
maybe?
Tartarus. Nathan, this is the hell that we have created for ourselves.
I thought you were saying this is our TARDIS.
No.
Because the doctor
that
always has to explain that it's bigger on the inside.
That would make sense, but no, this is our Greek punishment. This is a punishment derived for us
from
via
Greek myth.
A Greek hell.
Greek myth.
Greek myth. Yeah. All right, I'm going to see if I can maybe draw like a nice little shade there.
So now you've actually lowered the opacity.
I have lowered the opacity so I can give a nice little shade. What I've done is I've lowered the opacity and I've lowered everyone's patience for me drawing this thing. It's Nathan's turn, clearly, and I need to give up and let him do it. So here you go.
One of my favorite comments on last week's video with the penguins was just I can't watch because of how many times they erase.
Yeah, well,
which I assume was referring mostly to me.
All right, hop in here.
I do erase a lot, but that's only because I'm trying to. I'm gonna make the guy a little bit smaller.
That's fine. Because hey, how about don't do that? What, you got something big planned?
I got Because what would a disco night be fighting? If not,
oh, I know, non-believers, Muslims, probably. Just saying, if we're being accurate to like what knights we're actually fighting.
That's true. That's true.
But well, maybe let's go a little more fantastic with it. Maybe something a little less historically accurate.
It's a disco dragon.
Whoa! Is the dragon a Muslim? I need to know.
I mean,
very important.
I mean, he believes that Muhammad the Prophet was
a person.
Was a person who lived.
Yeah.
And spoke to God.
He's an okay. Oh wow! I thought you were gonna go that he was an agnostic, but wow, you really just came out with it. That's good. I like that this is the.
Oh, look at me erasing already.
Oh, there you are. Oh, that's one. Can we get the counter up here? No? Okay, no counter. We don't have the counter.
We don't have the counter. We don't have any.
No funds? Cool. All right, this is great already. My guy looks like a he looks like some sort of weird. You know what he looks like? He looks like a Mega Man villain.
Oh yeah, he's Disco
Man. Yeah. Is there a Disco Man? There might be. They made a lot of those games.
Why wouldn't there be?
Oh man, why is your guy blind?
He's wearing disco sunglasses.
Oh yeah, he's a disco stew.
Disco shades.
I feel you. I feel you on this. Oh yeah, you got to give him
a fro
and like sideburns and all that jazz.
All that
jazz.
All that
associated with disco.
All that disco jazz.
Disco jazz. Hey, if you're just tuning in, it's the disco jazz.
If you started this video in the middle,
you fucked up.
You get us talking weird.
If you're just joining us, then you don't know how to watch a YouTube video.
Or maybe they just
started from the beginning, baby.
Maybe they just know better.
I like this guy. I like this dragon. I want the dragon to win. He deserves it.
I mean, they're probably just gonna have a dance fight.
Yeah. This is him challenging. Oh, whoa! Is that some sort of disco beam?
It's a rainbow. Disco rainbow.
Yeah, it's a rainbow. Get over it. What's wrong with you? It's a rainbow. Deal with it. What's wrong? Hey. Are you all right?
Are you all right?
Are you sick? Do you have a problem?
Do you need
penicillin to help you deal with your disco rainbow problem? Maybe you're colorblind, or a type of colorblind where like colors hurt you. What would that be?
That would be
colorphobic,
color intolerant.
Oh yeah, I'm a chroma intolerant, chromatic intolerance. There it is.
Got it.
That's not a
we
real
got
thing.
it. We made it. We did it.
Cool. We made it. We made up a fake thing.
We made up a fake thing, and I'm
proud of me. Nah, I'm proud of us. I'll say it. This is great. This is Disco Dragon. What's this dragon's name?
This dragon's name is probably like Floyd.
Floyd the Disco Dragon. Hey, baby, I'm Fire and Death. Check me out.
Check me out. Hey,
hey, babe, you want to come back to my pad and see my gold hoard? Ow!
Ow! And, you know...
He still has dragons. He still hoards gold.
He still hoards gold, mostly in the form of pendants.
Yeah, of, like, golden medallions. And, you know, golden disco balls, perhaps. But, yeah. Oh, is he... It's just a normal human body on this dragon.
He's got, you know, he's got dragon claws.
Oh, sure.
He's a disco dragon.
He's got dragon claws, idiot.
I mean, the disco fever had weird effect on mythical creatures.
Oh, I see what it is. So, like, he got too close to, like, the disco aura, the disco force.
For sure.
We had a lot of disco suggestions, which is strange to me.
Yeah, because is disco, like, that old of a thing now? I think it is. It's like a mythology.
We had, like, disco stuff when I was a kid. We had, like, I remember we had a disco dance every year at my high school.
How long ago was that?
You know, just the standard amount of years. Back when, when iTunes was, you had the earlier iTunes than you have now. When I was a kid, oh man, I'm not old.
Caldwell.
The Game Boys had 2 screens like normal, sure. Yeah, no, it was like what the fucking 95. I don't know.
The Game Boys actually had 3 screens.
Yeah, that was a mistake. It was very hard to play Final Fantasy Tactics Advance on that.
This dragon shouldn't be able to stand up.
He is.
But
shouldn't be able to stand up, but he's standing up for his right to party.
He's got a little disco ball tail.
Oh my god! You did it!
You did it.
This is great.
Thanks, man.
No, I meant...
collectively. The soda that you're drinking is great.
Oh, barks.
The only root beer
caffeine
that's
free.
Caffeinated.
Oh, that's the only one. Oh no. Yeah, you're right.
Barks has the caffeine.
Barks got the caffeine that I need. None of that. You know what? Nice try, Virgil's. Or other root beer brand. Oh, and roller skates?
He's a roller skate. Disco skates dragon.
This disco dragon is off the chain.
Oh
man, you should have drawn him firing a disco inferno.
It is.
I guess it will explode into that. Oh, I see that.
That was messed up.
You're getting it. This is tricky. This is like a tricky thing to just draw like on the fly. To be fair. But yeah, I feel it. God dang.
Think,
Floyd the Disco Dragon.
Floyd the Disco Dragons.
Yeah.
Got some spikes.
Just
regular spikes.
They're not disco spikes.
He's just mad because his body got all messed up by that disco.
Was
fever.
he a normal dragon before this?
He was a baby dragon.
Before the disco fever took him, claimed his parents.
Yeah. Let me do that thing that you do sometimes.
Yeah, you get that soft shade. So, hot tip for all you Photoshop users out there: lower that opacity, get a nice soft shade going. Yeah, slip into that. You're gonna like it.
You're gonna like the way you look.
I guarantee it. The soft man. It's like
Sven's warehouse.
It's like a pair of pants that I can look at. Unlike regular pants.
You can't look at regular pants.
I'm cloth blind. You know this about me. How dare you bring that up?
Well, we're finishing up here.
Oh yeah, it's about time for X.
Yeah, do you want to recommend some stuff for our viewers to maybe look at?
Yeah, what for Nate's greats, as we call them.
Yeah, these are Nate's greats.
What are Nate's greats this week? So I think you got to zoom out so we can tell them what the point is.
Right.
So if you want to click on, there you go.
He's sort of floating.
Yeah.
Still, he's got that.
He has levitating abilities. Sure. Yeah. So yeah, if you want to
need the roller skates.
The roller skates are fucking useless.
They're unnecessary. they're just there to look cool.
So I'm trying to. My suggestion for the week. So if you want to click on the Disco Night, to get to my suggestion, which is Trivia versus a Duck, which is a video that we made on College Humor featuring a lot of our staff trying to answer questions and beat a duck, and it doesn't go great for everyone.
You just find out what happens.
It's wonderful. So
Does
click
the
on
duck know more trivia? Then click on this guy.
Click on that guy. And if you want to go to Nathan's thing.
Yeah, last week Caldwell recommended Pokemon Rusty, which is back.
It's back.
And there's an even newer episode.
It's back and the same as ever.
Featuring Caldwell's voice as Battle Bart.
Yep, Battle Master.
Episode's called Pokemon Rusty Battle House.
Battle House.
And it keeps getting better. I enjoy that show immensely.
You can stay tuned because, oh man, we're dropping hints. Things are happening.
Yeah, they're building an arc.
A climax is afoot.
Click. So we got 2 vids.
Click that Dagron.
Click that Dagron.
Click that Dagron.
Click on Floyd.
Yeah, click on Floyd.
And
rate and subscribe.
Rate and subscribe.
Rate and subscribe
on the little the shadow of Floyd.
Yeah, click on that shadow if you want to rate and subscribe. You terrible, terrible ape.
Give him some little wings.
Oh yeah, he's got little wingles. Those are some nice little wangs.
So bad.
Yeah. All right, it's working for him,
guys.
It's like Pete's Dragon. He's like a funky Pete's Dragon. Thanks so much for watching.
Thanks for watching, and please leave them some suggestions.
Leave suggestions. Please don't stop watching. That's my suggestion.
That's our suggestion.
Have a great week.
Have a great time.